Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to take a look at tutorial 9 question 2. We have a random variable x which has some probability density function, so some PDF given by f of x is x squared over 9, and this makes sense between 0 and c, and for every other point outside of 0 to c f is equal to 0. The question is, what is the value of the constant c that makes this a true probability density function? And after that, we need to compute some expectations. Okay, so this question really is checking we have sufficient knowledge of statistics, which we need to study financing continuous time. Okay, so some features of f. Well, f is constructed in such a way that the area under the curve corresponds to probabilities for the continuous random variable x. So the first property we need is the function should be positive. X squared over 9 is positive, so this condition holds. The second condition that we need is that the total area under the graph should be 1. So f is a true probability density function if we integrate all the possible values of x. We integrate over all the possible values of x, the area should be 1, and this condition says that the function x squared over 9 integrated between 0 and c should be equal to 1. We don't need to consider outside of the interval 0 to c because the PDF is 0 there, so we can just ignore that. Okay, so some straightforward integration gives x cubed over 27 integrated between 0 and c, which is c cubed over 27, take away 0 is equal to 1. I can see without doing too much work, this makes sense for constant c equal to 3. Okay, and that's pad I. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. Standard method really, just integrate the PDF and make sure that the total area is 1 and make sure f is positive as well. Okay, so part II is now just working with this PDF. We need to compute the expectation for powers of the random variable. So to do this, we need our definition. The expectation of some function of the random variable. We just fit that into the definition. Okay, and it turns out that that's equal to the following integral. Now, we know f is 0 outside of the range 0 to 3, so we only need to integrate the function where it's non-zero. We know the PDF is x squared over 9. Okay, so the problem just breaks down to integrating this function which depends on n, which is quite simple. So we're integrating x to the n plus 2 over 9 between 0 and 3. So let's do that. So we go up a power, divide by the power. N shouldn't be negative 3, but I'm assuming when I see n, there's some natural number. I don't know if it states that in the question. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that's convenient. Okay, so integrate between 0 and 3. These are x values. I find it useful sometimes to write those on. So what do we have? We have 3. And the bottom just stays the same. I put 0 in, that just gives 0. Okay, that 9 is 3 squared. So I'm just going to take 2 off that power on the top, giving me my final answer. 3 to the power n plus 1 over n plus 3. Okay, just in case there's anything missing. Anything you missed, 9 is 3 squared, and I just cancelled some of those 3's off. Okay, I don't think there's much more to say on this one. Yeah, I think that's fine. There you go, some practice at working with PDFs.